What it did, y'all. Some motherfucking weird points with RoBs Inferno. Motherfucking weird points. You know what it is. I got a cold like shit, y'all. But y'all know. I hope everybody feeling good. I hope everybody got a lot of that sun. That sun was popping yesterday. That sun was popping. That shit was popping. See, right now, all jokes aside, y'all, getting the day started. Right now, I would just like to be cuddled with my Brit. You feel me? Just on some, you know what I'm saying? Like I would just like to be cuddled with my Brit. Like that would just be like the best thing right now. Be cuddled with my Brit and Zion's room be closed. But I've been away from Zion so long, man. I don't even think after 5 years old, a kid, a regular 5-year-old, won't really sleep, I guess, with the mom and dad, but in their bed or whatever. But like, damn, you know, like I miss that shit. I might have to tell Zion, like, nah, like, you gotta sleep in here with me and mommy. Like, it's like, damn, it's been separated. Like, this shit crazy, y'all. But I made it to here another day. Yesterday was very interesting. Every day is just interesting. One of the things that they don't tell y'all after abuse, right? Of any abuse that you realize, like, you was in, that you're coming out of, it's like every day is like so refreshing. What I mean refreshing, I don't mean like everything is always good, because it's not, right? But I mean from a standpoint of like really like brand new, you know? That's what I mean, y'all. Like, it's like real brand new. Like everything. You know, like I had a lot of good conversations yesterday. I met this one Latina goddess from Chile yesterday, y'all. Oh my God. Bad as hell. Like, it's crazy. We was talking for like a good 40 minutes. We was in nature with it. You know? But it was crazy though, y'all. It was crazy. It really was. Hold up, wait a minute. I just need my ride check. Oh, what's... No, what's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What it is, I hope everybody agrees. I'm thinking about my Brit right now, okay, y'all? I'm deep in thought. I'm thinking about how I will be touching on my Brit right now. Thinking about how, like, you know what I'm saying? How it would be if everything if not though. I feel like the universe should give me that though. I deserve it. But I'm not gonna front. Like, I think I have a type, y'all. I think I have a type. Yeah, I am. I'm like the number one. I feel like I'm like the number one top one on the internet that like people try to like downplay and stuff, because it's like I'm such a real person, y'all. Like for real. It be so much people that be going through that, right? And they be getting hella support, and I be like, damn. I mean, I want everybody to get support and stuff, but I be like, damn, what about me? And I'm standing for children. Where's my love at in these both streets? You feel me? I be like, shit. Nah, it's all good though. Shit ain't about nothing. I know my blessings come in many different shapes, ways, and forms. You know, everybody got their own blessings. That's one of the main things that I feel like a lot of people got to realize in this world. To be honest with y'all, if people really realize that, it wouldn't be so much jealous and envy and shit like that. Everybody got natural talents. You know, everybody. You know, you came here. You when you came here, you know, you're supposed to. You have free will. You have, you know what I mean. You can do whatever you want. So it's like, back to what I was saying about my birthday. That's my baby, man. I have like a real soft heart for Latina women. I don't know what it is, but like Latina women just give me like this tingle, y'all. I don't know what the fuck. Especially like when like they're real traditional, and like they might speak English but maybe not that well, or they do, but they still speak English with like a Latina accent and shit. Like that should be like, I don't know, y'all. That should be doing something to me. Like, I ain't trying to summon all the Latina women, but y'all be doing something to me. Like, that shit is crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I go to a different country, ain't no telling. I might not come back, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might see me and be like, Lord RoBs Inferno. I'm in Venezuela and shit. Like, what the fuck going on? One thing I'm gonna always stay true with y'all, like, even when I get really on, it's always gonna be chops and bops and chops. I'm gonna help y'all get y'all rising together. See, from this time, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna start to know, get y'all rising right. RoBs Inferno, you know what I'm saying? But if you just catching on like low key, you're kind of late, 5 years late, but it's all good. How are you doing today, man? Seems like we might have some good weather again today. Kind of bipolar, the weather, but
Yeah. Supposed to be cold.
yeah.
Well,
Enjoy your day, man. That's all my one God. No, but the chop and bops. No, but man, it's so crazy, y'all. Like, I know how much potential I have. Like, it's weird. Like, put it like this: any achievements in anything and everything that I have success in life, 3D wise, I already, I already see myself doing it. Like I already like see myself there and shit. I know that shit might sound crazy and shit to y'all, but like nah, like you know how they say like you see yourself in position before you get there, like that. But I mean like nah, like I don't just be seeing myself there. I be having whole visions that I be living out in my head of what it's gonna be like. Sometimes like when I sleep, sometimes like when I'm awake, even like I already see myself like, all right, this is how I'm gonna be doing. Like literally, like the whole thing be playing out. I swear, y'all, it'll be playing out. Like one thing I always ask myself is why can't people appreciate good people when they're in their life? Why do people got to make them push themselves out? You know, why do people got to do that, y'all? Why can't people just be normal people? Why can't people just be normal people and appreciate good people in life? The most simplest thing to do, and if you can't do that, leave a person alone. But it's like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy, y'all. I feel like I'm just hibernating right now, for real. I'm hibernating and I'm cloaked right now. I'm cloaked. I know it's gonna be a lot of women that when I pop out, they gonna be low-key salty as hell. I'm saying, cause it's like so much women that like, it'd be so much women that be passing me up, but it'd be so much women that I be talking to her also. Like, but it'd be a lot of women that be passing me up. Like it was John with Smack at last night at the station, and she was a goddess, like light skinned. She was fat as hell, but it was like I asked her what was her name, and then she was like why? And I ain't gonna lie, like now I'm older, I don't got time for all that extra shit, so I'm just cutting straight to the point. And even in the situation, if they ask why, I'm just like, you know what I mean? I'm not giving you no extra long answer, nothing crazy. I'm not slicing your head up. Just simple, you know, you cute. You feel what I mean? Like simple as that. Like once I let you know that you cute, you obviously know I'm interested in you with like anything. But I'm not pressed. And then she I forgot how she said it, but basically she said she wasn't interested in a nice way though. Like, you know, no thank you, whatever. And still I told her enjoy the rest of her day. And then her outfit was fly, her steez was on point. And she told me enjoy the rest of my day also. That's all it was. But I know I could just tell, like she would have seen me regularly, like I'd normally be dressed and shit. And I'd be all looking like myself all the way and shit like that. But she wouldn't have been. I'm telling y'all. One of the main reasons why I'm going through this shit is so I don't be having y'all niggas jelly. Cause females, they can't control themselves when they be around me, when I be like on my best tip, like looking my best, dressing my best. Females can't handle themselves around me like that. Cause my energy is high right now, even just while like I'm low, like my energy be like high enough and stuff, but like my energy really be on some shit when it's like that, you know? Like for real. But I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush to get. Hey, shout out, Uzar Gaming, shout out VR Chats. Hey, shout out y'all. I can't believe I'm going through this on my own planet. I'm like, yep, all of this because I'm neuromelanated. I faced my biggest fears. Now you gotta face yours. It's like a picture I see right now of, like, you know, a woman now feeling like how I felt when I was first destroyed, when I was so confused, when I was in pain, and when they was like laughing at me when I was in pain, you know. They was like laughing at me, doing stuff to me, and then looking at me on the internet to see how it affected me and shit. Like, people knew exactly what they was doing while they was doing it, you know. Like, literally spiritually attacking me, and then looking to see how it affects me, looking to see how it's fucking me up, and like celebrating that shit. Like, having joy in my pain, and having joy it hurting me, having joy trying to keep me stuck, having joy with trying to control me, you know. People really try to destroy me. It's more like one thing when you really, this is how you know when you really care about somebody, y'all. When you really care about somebody and they do some shit like that, it's like, it'd be shock for real at first, and after that should be more disappointment than anything. You know what I'm saying? That should be disappointment, and it'd be disappointment so much because you lose respect for them, and then once you lose respect for them, once you don't have no respect, for them, it's like ain't shit there, you know. And it's just like everything else is just nothing. Respect is like trust, for real. So, you know how they say you lose trust with somebody, nothing can work? It's the same thing. It's the same thing with respect. You lose respect for somebody, it's the same thing. You don't want to deal with them at all. You don't want to. It's the same thing, y'all. It is the same thing.
Route 622.
I'm so happy I made it here another day. Man. I'm telling y'all. I'm not. I want to be, though. Man, Jesus don't love me. Please don't be putting that on my shit. Jesus do not love me. I seen how people of Jesus act. You know, I could tell you a person right now of Jesus that's holding a child hostage. I'm telling you, I'm scared of anybody with that Jesus shit. Because if you just on Jesus, that just lets me know that your mistakes, you're gonna keep just thinking you can repent for your sins without really trying to make true change, and you're not gonna. You're only gonna look at stuff from like one side, and you're not gonna see stuff from the other side of what's really happening. That's what that lets me know. So please don't come to my page with that Jesus shit. If that was on some real shit, there wouldn't be homeless people. I wouldn't be homeless right now. You know, I wouldn't be in a system that's being able to be ran by anybody, regardless of their genetic makeup, if Jesus was real. How they say it. Jesus is real, but not in how they say it. He's definitely one of the seven masters, but not like how they say it. And they make it seem like Jesus is all about love and shit like that. Like, I'm like, what you mean? Like, so it's all about love, but Jesus is down here watching the people fuck up the world and have everybody confused and not even knowing what's going on, and he ain't trying to do nothing to stop it. Fuck out of here with this. Fuck out of here with this shit, bro. just where are you going right now?
Judge Mason.
Are you going to Judge Mason?
Yeah.
How are you doing today?
Yeah.
You have? No, I don't. I'm outside. I'm outside. Yeah. Yeah. I don't mean no disrespect by saying that, But I'm not. What I'm saying is, the Jesus that I'm talking about is like the real Jesus.
Monument Drive Transit
that-
Center, AH.
But it's like I really though I'm not really too fond on giving power or anything else to anything outside of myself. Trying my best not to, I'm the end times. You don't even know, like I don't even want to hear that shit no more. Like the end times just end,
Fairfax
Like
Government
I
Center.
come from the black woman, the most powerful woman on the planet, but yet like I'm being abused every day. People are living off of me every day, People are using cognitive dissonance every day, snatching up children every day, like destroying the planet every day. Like everything I'm living in is hell, but it's stuff around me that you can get with money for anyone if they achieve that level of money to feel like it isn't what it is. And my mom and dad wanted to just educate me their way and whatever that they wanted to teach me. They're not even wasn't allowed to do that with me growing up. I had to be forced. As confirmation, I'm passing the school bus right now. I had to be forced into your educational system. Where if I didn't go, they would have the other genocidal ass system, the judicial system, right? Straight genocide. They would have took my mom or dad to the modern day plantation, and they would have brought their slaves to my house and locked my mom and dad, just because my mom and dad didn't want their education infringed on me. Like I'm tired of all this shit. Like I see through all of it, all the abuse stuff. I'm in hell. I know I'm in hell. I'm not even trying to make it seem like I'm not. I just want this shit to hurry up and end. I want the sun to finish hurry up separating us. I want the ozone layer to finish leaving all the way. I don't really want to see. I don't want to. I have empathy and compassion for the complex cell organism, but I don't want to see them while my species is being abused and while I'm being abused by the system that they deem as sane. I feel like it's very disrespectful to want to be around us and know that we're traumatized so bad that we're even a hazard to ourselves because of what y'all done to us, as far as the complex cell organism, and it's not even just the fact that no accountability is taken, it's just the fact that like what was done and it's trying to be forgot about, even if it's not one of us that's trying to make you accountable. Like you just live your life like even if one of us aren't trying to make you accountable, you just live your life with no like everything is just everything, It's crazy as shit. But I'm gonna say this though, that Taryn Fairchild, even more so if you're us, but if you're not us, right? the best thing you can do is stand for children, you know? Stand for children. If you can do that, that would be lovely. You know what I'm saying?
Government Center Parkway and Thorn Drive.
I really wish that I never had a child with this woman. Like I wish I never had a child with her. Like that was like real like the worst mistake of my life.
Government Center Parkway
Like the worst mistake of
and
my life.
Oakdale Crescent Court.
I should have never had a child with her, and that is the worst mistake of my life. But in the same breath, I'm very, very grateful for my child. And I love him to death, and I would never not love him. You know what I'm saying? I don't love him any less. If anything, I love him more. I know like that kind of doesn't make sense because they contradict each other, but like,
Government Center
I don't know.
Parkway
This is how I feel. You know?
and Lower Park Drive.
I don't know. I don't care how much I care for somebody at a certain level. If somebody hurting you, you gotta leave them alone. You know what I mean? And you can't have them in your life. And that's one thing I'm committed to. You know, you gotta be dumb as shit to be taking chances, fucking somebody over so bad that they literally cut you out of their life forever, and you can't even have access to them. You won't even have a chance to talk to them to defend yourself. You know, you gotta be a fucked up person. You know, you gotta be a fucked up person.
Government Center Parkway and River Fork Drive.
That's why it's like I don't even feel sorry for people because it's like, you know how you hear people talk about people cheating and stuff, y'all, and then you hear people say to them, they be like, they always just ask them one simple thing. They always say to them, well, if you love them, why did you cheat? If you love them, why were you having private relationships behind their back? If you love them, why were you sleeping around behind their back? Fucking the world, like. How in the world did you think that was gonna make them chase you? Like, even a person that doesn't have self-love or needs to have more self-love, you're hurting a person. You're giving away the most precious thing that you could give that person, because that can bear light. And you're giving that away. You're using that person's energy, and you're fucking the world and people, family, and friends, everyone behind their back, in their face too, with their energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, trifling. Like, for real, y'all. This shit is trifling. This shit is trifling. Like, I could never look at the mother of my child the same, y'all. Never. Never. Like,
Route 29 and
but I'm blessed that like I didn't order word. That's my worst fear was like always like getting cheated on and stuff like that, and the shit that I escaped, the worst happened to me, right? But even more of a fear that my worst fear is to have a daughter with a hoe, you know? Like, yeah, I got a son with a hoe, but I have a son, you know? He's a male, you know what I mean? So he's gonna see after his father, he's gonna see how I handle the situation. He's still gonna see me successful, me drag all that. He's gonna have more knowledge, all that instilled to him through literally just like even watching me and watching how I go about stuff, watch how I handle adversity and shit, you know? He's gonna see that dad was always like that though. Even when dad was making choices, he's gonna see that dad was always a stand-up person, a respectable person and shit. You know? He's gonna see that shit. And even if he wasn't, it wouldn't even matter, even if he didn't. It's like when I tell y'all nothing can break me no more, I'm prepared for anything, y'all. I'm prepared for anything. There's nothing that nobody can tell me of the worst information heard that could break my heart. I already thought about it. You know, I'm prepared for everything, and I don't trust nobody. But the reason why I'm the worst person to do wrong, because when you do me wrong, I'm not gonna lie, like it's a piece of me that wants to inflict pain and like physical pain, you know. And I don't know. I don't think that's something I'm ever gonna grow out of, y'all. I'm gonna just have to keep I never really grew out of my anger for real and my rage. I just learned how kick people out of my life so I don't hurt them. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to hurt nobody. But when you really disrespect me, I'm such a kind person. The only thing I can think of is like is hurting you or taking you out. You know, or getting you taken out. I don't really hear that. You know. If I really feel like if you're not a loyal person, you don't deserve to live. I really feel like that because you're just going to be a hazard to anybody, with anything, with anyone. You can't even be honest to like be real with them. Whatever you have, no one can have anything with you. No one can grow with you with anything. You're a lost cause. You don't even deserve to be breathing. You're a piece of shit. You know. Person cannot have nothing money-wise, but they're a solid individual. They're a loyal individual. They got integrity, values, standards, character. You know, and them things could have them talk to someone from wherever, and they could get offered a position off of, you know what I mean. But on the opposite end. It's not like that.
South Bond Street.
I'm not even not being with my baby mother because I'm being bitter. Because I promise y'all, like, I'm not bitter or anything. I'm not even mad about her being a hoe anymore. It's so obvious. But it's like
Chestnut Street.
How can I say it? I'm just grateful that she's away from me. You know, I'm very, very grateful. She's a very dangerous person. I kind of look at her like the complex cell organism, honestly. You know, but actually more dangerous though. Because remember, I've been telling you all the time. The complex cell organism, they just doing what they've been doing. Remember, I always tell y'all the most dangerous people in the world is an organic person that is like weaponizing anything towards another organic person. Those are like the most dangerous people. Even though she's not neuromelanated, she's urmelanated. And she did like a lot of shit. And like I'm never gonna stop talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna call it out. Even with my new girl, I'm gonna call it out like this is the stuff that, you know, can't come up. I tell Brit like, you know, this is stuff that if this comes up, even if this isn't this, I have problems with this because of what I dealt with, and you might just have to have a bit more patience with me with this, or any woman I mess with, because of the narcissist that I escaped, the type of woman I escaped. You know?
Judicial Drive and Main Street.
I just gotta get my head right and smoke and stuff. Clear my head real quick. Because it's just like a lot on my mind right now. It's a lot on my mind, y'all. The worst thing about me is like the murderous thoughts that I get. You know? I'm telling you, the worst thing anybody could do to me. If you do me wrong in life, I'm the type of person that, like, even if I don't act on it, the reason why I gotta keep anyone that does me wrong out of my life, because I'm the type of person where, like, I always, like, go back to think on stuff, no matter how much forward I go, you know? Like I always, because I think about stuff randomly, my mind runs rapid, so I'll be like, oh, so remember so-and-so, oh yeah, that bitch did do that dumbass, goofy ass shit, that clown ass motherfucker, right? Like, I'll be thinking about stuff, and like hypothetically speaking, like I could have my tone on me, and I could be thinking about something you did, and then you don't even know, I'm thinking about blowing your fucking brains out. You know what I'm saying? Because of the anger that I feel off of what you did. And me just thinking that you think that it's sweet, and you really might not think that. You really be sorry, but the pain that was inflicted, that you caused me, is still like, bitch, you think it's sweet, I need to fucking blow your shit. You feel me? Like, that, it'd be like that. So it's like, why would you want to put yourself in a boat like that with me? You'll never, basically what I'm saying, once you betray me, you never can get out of it. could never get out of it. And a lot of people that I cut off out of my life, like they already knew I was like that. So it's like, why would you even play with that? That just lets me know that you didn't like our relationship. That's why I don't fuck with you, and I would smack the fuck out of you in person, like real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit, I would smack the fuck out of you. You're like, I don't fucking fuck with none of y'all niggas. You get what I'm saying? I don't fuck with none of y'all niggas. You hear me? I don't fuck with none of y'all niggas. You know? All y'all motherfuckers better stay the fuck out my way. I'm telling y'all. And I'm not saying this to everybody. Y'all, you know who this is. If you're seeing this, you know who this is. Stay the fuck out my way. You know, on my fucking soul, you better stay the fuck out my way. You know? To be honest with y'all, I'm gonna stop even getting on the internet for a while, and I'm just gonna just drop my music because I'm so grossed out by this bitch, y'all. I don't even want her watching me on the internet. That's how grossed out I am by you. I don't even want you watching me on here. You feel me? I don't. Like I'm on here to reach the people for better change that are going through things, and it don't involve you. Like when it comes to my baby mother, really, I don't care what you do when it comes to the mother of my child. I really wish you just jump off a cliff, for real, for real. Like for real, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. What would be happy for me is if my baby mother killed herself, and the police called me and they said, so and so. She committed suicide, and I'll be like, yes, because then it would do two things. I would know that she's officially out of my life, officially, like, and I would be happy because it would push me even more in alignment to get everything right and just get my son. Because then I really know like it's just me now, and no one else is gonna for my son. You know what I mean? And it would push me even faster to get everything right with my son. You know? I don't care about her life no more at all. And every chance I get, I'm gonna make her feel it for the rest of my life. I don't even care if like I never see her or anything for the next 10 years. And then one random week I see her, it's gonna be this energy, you know? Ain't gonna be no hug. Like I purposely want my son to see why she can't hug me, why I can't shake her hand. Like I want my son to see how she's shut out and how I don't have no respect for her, because I want my son to see when you make bad choices and you hurt people, that can affect your relationship with them forever. So don't do that. That's what I want my son to see. Like he's gonna be like, yeah, I know, because it's important. He's probably gonna tell her like, mommy, you know, you did this to dad, and now. You probably didn't think years later it would be all of this, but because of your mistakes, I know. Like if I meet a girl, to treat her properly, to not do that to her. You get what I'm saying? Like my son is gonna know. Y'all see the irritation, y'all? Look at this shit. Y'all see that? Y'all see that?
University Drive.
Y'all see that?
And Old Mason Boulevard.
That's anger, y'all. That's anger. So let me tell y'all. I'm about to smoke right now and just calm myself down. Let me tell y'all. If y'all think that type of anger, you see how my hands are sweating like that? If you think that type of anger towards a person, that's not going anywhere. You know what I mean? One thing about me, once you're an enemy, I keep you far, but I keep you close, because I'm ready to kill you at any time, you know? And I'm ready to crash out on you at any time. There's enemies I know that shot at me, like where it's like I'm prepared to see them right now today. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, y'all. Like, there's certain people that it's just like, I'm not gonna say it's on site because I'm a different person and stuff, but it can be on site, you know? But it's not an enemy the top op of my whole entire life though is the mother of my child though. That's the top enemy. And that's the top enemy right there. You know? That's the top op, y'all. The motherfucking top op. Oh, this is jump right here. I'm tripping. That's the top op, y'all. I'm about to just smoke this on the side real quick. That's the top op. The top op. The next female I have a baby with, I'm about to put hella kids in her. Like all our kids are gonna be like a year back to back. I want all of them to be like a year and a half apart and shit like that. Enjoy the rest of your day, goddess. I saw how quiet that was. Crickets. But it's all good. Y'all know that shit ain't about nothing with me. That shit ain't about nothing but a smoke. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. If I didn't smoke weed, a lot of y'all motherfuckers would be dead right now. If I didn't smoke weed, I'm telling y'all. Weed saved a lot of y'all niggas' lives. And maybe even my life. I ain't gonna front. Cause I would have crashed out on y'all motherfuckers. I would have crashed the fuck out. Faithfully. Stood over motherfuckers and all of that, y'all. Waited for the boys to come and all of that. Like this was personal. Like I had to just do this. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. But the fact that Shorty gone, that's all that fucking matter. My point is made. People don't know what the fuck I've been through in life, man. I have no fucking idea. No fucking idea. Nah, but I'm telling y'all though, man, sometimes being a good person do suck though. Cause damn, I'm thinking about it, but I'll be like, damn, I couldn't tell my son that shit. I don't know if I would be able to look in his eyes and tell him like I whacked his mom and shit. But I definitely just gotta keep her ass far away though. It lets you know that people have psychological problems though, cause why the fuck would you take a chance with somebody that you have a fucking family with? You gotta be the most dumbest motherfucking individual, like fucking retarded, fucking goofball. I'm telling you, I know people laughing at her dumb ass, like, bitch, you stupid. You had a nigga that cared for you. You had all a beautiful baby. I'm making money good individually. And then you gonna fuck around and try to be having other people and shit. I know people like, I hope everybody's shouting her bitch ass out. That is the most dumbest bitch ever, y'all. One of the things I'm gonna tell y'all, around the time when she was lying to me, right? One of the things that I did, I spit in her face, right? I'm glad as shit that I spit in her face. I wish I could have did more. And I almost shot her ass at her job too, because it was like she was fucking playing and getting caught up. I'm glad I didn't. But if I did, that shit would have been crazy. I was gonna blow her ass down at her job. I swear to God I was. I thought about that shit. And one of my dummy was with me that she ended up messing with. So fuck him also, right? But he was like, man, don't do it. He was like, don't do it. And I put my tone back in my BMW. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna blow her ass down. I came into her job and shit. She was all nervous. She was like, oh, what? It's funny. She like, oh, why are you coming to my job? I'm like, you don't even know. I'm about to blow your ass down. She like, oh, why are you coming to my job? Like that. But I had self-control though, y'all. That's why I be like, people can't tell me shit. I know people only mess with you when you popping. That's one of the most fakest things about this world. See, I kind of do want to go out the country though, because like when you go out the country, people are more really like, they're more humble, they're more like appreciative. I guarantee you, if you had to look at like relationships from like all types of relationships and people's relationships in the States and people's relationships out the States, I guarantee you'll find more people that's genuine about each other outside the States. Because everything in America is like so fickle, y'all. Like everything is transactional. Everything is like, what can you do for me? Like a lot of stuff isn't like just genuine. Like people just fucking with you off of like just you being you, you know? It's about what their friends think. Like it's fake as shit, y'all. I have no time for drama. I have no time for fake friends, stupidity, like just like none of that shit. Like the fact that people had to team up and gossip about me and slander my name and shit, but these same motherfuckers couldn't even come to me in my face. Like, you feel me? That says a lot. And I'm not saying this to say like I'm the toughest guy, because y'all know what I stand for. I'm not even on no violent shit right now, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like I'm not hard to find. Niggas make it seem like it's like finding Waldo to find me or some shit. I'm not hard to find at all, y'all. It's just attacks on me constantly, you know what I mean? And shit like that. But I'm not hard to find at all. No. Definitely not. But people be trying to make it seem like that. But at the end of the day, everything is irrelevant. You know why everything is irrelevant? Because at the end of the day, I made it to another day. I know somewhere around the world, another earthquake happened, another fire, another flood. More just happening, another shit shutting down. I'm about to post some of that shit right now to give people reminders. We almost home, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Yin Yang. Shout out Joe King. Hope all y'all doing good. You know, peace, power, abundance to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Early rising. Oh, this is my God over here. Tell him, give him some positive energy. Hey, enjoy the rest of your day, Reflection.
Hey, my brethren, what's up?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Enjoy the rest of your day. You already know our sun gonna be out.
All right. You too, brother.
Yeah, yeah. Um, it's crazy, like I said, what's going on and stuff, but everything gonna be all right though, y'all. That's one thing I want to tell everybody, just to make sure, of course, be working on yourself, doing what you can to become like the best person and shit like that. But just know everything is gonna be all right. That's one thing I know for sure. And that's why it's so painful, because so much has been done for it to feel all right. It's like, you think about it like a butterfly, right? Like and not to say it like this, but I'm gonna use a butterfly because I know y'all hoes like the butterflies, right? Seem like that's the one tap that y'all always get, right? If you're going back to what's normal, but what's normal has been taken from you in a way where it doesn't seem as that, it's gonna be painful you getting back to that. However, so you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be polite. It's not gonna be polite. So that's why all of this, even before like we hit the get down, like even though the government crashed and everything, people could still use money. The money's not all the way gone yet, right? But that's the main reason why people are in like fear, as you know it, and shit like that, acting how they're acting. Whether they realize it or not. That's why, y'all. Because, that's why you noticing, the main thing that y'all noticing right now, tell me if I'm right or wrong, the main thing you're noticing right now is people that's talking about this shit. See, people be like subconsciously like, no, people be isolating people that's speaking about real stuff and all this stuff as if like the internet isn't the internet, or it's not like a million people, including their own species, that's talking about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like people's like individual attacks towards the people that's speaking true. It's like not validating what they're saying, but it's so much people that's speaking on it, they can't stop the energy from everybody, right? So there's people that's getting more validation speaking on it than others, and then there's people that's not. But regardless of people that's getting validated speaking on it or not, the people are getting attacked that's speaking on it. Don't matter how much of a following they have or how much people are listening, because they're speaking about it. Anytime you're speaking about the real stuff they don't want you to speak about, they're on it, So that let y'all know it's not about whether people are validating people about speaking on it or not, because it's happening at this point. It's not just people just talking about it or saying something's about to happen. Yes, people are saying more is about to happen, but even that's not even really to be questioned at the rate of how much stuff happened that never happened before in a short period of time. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all really got to really see it for really what's going on right now. Like this shit is real, y'all. That's why it feels so funny in the air and shit. I'm telling y'all real shit right now. That's why I feel like that. You'd be like, damn, how could it be so much people on the internet speaking about this? But if I go outside or I go to a random shopping center in my neighborhood or whatever, and I'm speaking about this, it'll be a few people that turn heads, maybe a person I can have a conversation with, and they all be random people, regardless of their genetic makeup, their race and stuff. But then at the same time, even when I'm having a conversation with somebody that's aware, it's gonna be people around that's like almost trying to, like, even if they don't even say a word, just with their energy, trying to gaslight the way they look at you off of what you're talking about, what you're saying. Like, why are you talking about that? Or you're crazy. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make you to feel funny about even speaking about it, if you are aware, if they're aware and they don't want to talk about it and they feel differently on it, or even that it's not happening. That's what you're seeing right now. It's like the split. I can't think of a time that even yesterday on my live, y'all, when I was speaking to your goddess, if y'all would have seen the people that was coming out of the stores and stuff, we was having that conversation in public, y'all. But this is happening so constantly when people are having these conversations. It's like, anybody, if you really pay, even if you yourself get out and go to a shopping center and you see two people randomly talking about like this type of stuff and all of this, look at all the people that's looking around them as they're talking about that, y'all. It's like people are putting that energy out like as if they're wrong for talking about it or don't talk about it, or they'll start moving extra fast because you can tell that they're nervous. They feel uncomfortable, You're seeing that right now. Like they'll be going to their car. They hear someone speaking about it. They'll start hurrying their car faster. You get what I'm saying? But they're not even having a conversation with you though. They're having a conversation with somebody else. You get what I'm saying? That's the level of like the irritation like behind it now, of how it's making like everybody feel, y'all. That's how the truth is hitting now. You know what I mean? I don't care what state you in the states, out the states. Like this is something that you're seeing like really, really fast right now, y'all. You seeing this shit pick up, you know? And that's why I'm giving y'all light about it, how to just deal with it properly and shit like that, because it's bad, y'all. It's really bad, you know? This shit is not a game. You know what I'm saying? This shit is not a game, y'all. So y'all just really keep y'all head up, man, because stay focused. You know, you might have lower attacks, whatever you go on in life, but still stay on that straight and narrow, though. You know what I'm saying? Don't let these people make you reactive. Don't let the system make you reactive. How I like to look at it that helps me make it to your next day is, this system ain't gonna make me more reactive than it's already did in the past. I'm not going backwards. Y'all might see me get mad, vent, or whatever, but I'm not on any of that. Like I'm on a mission, y'all. I'm on a mission, and my mission is personal. I gotta see this shit crash. I gotta reach all the people and make them aware. I gotta reach the children, every child that I can that has a mind to see what's up and what's going on, to try to lead them the best that I can as far as keeping them safe as much as I can right now until I really can keep them safe. You know what I mean? I'm on a whole different type of time, y'all. I wouldn't even say that I'm on time. I'm just on something different. You feel me? And it's like it's a lot of toxic people in my life, from the family I was born into, people I came across. I'm tired of the universe bringing me to toxic people because I have a healing energy for people to hurt me. You know? I only want to be around good people that's going to treat me right and stuff, but I'm not going to be around anybody that had a chance to treat me right and didn't. That's 100%. That's just not going to happen, you know? The saddest part about it is like when people be treating people bad, it's like, the thing about it that I'm going to tell y'all the best thing that you got to come to closure with. If you're seeing this and you're dealing with like a cheating woman, or woman that did you wrong and you're healing from it, I'm going to tell you what you got to come in context with. You got to come in context with like that, for real, you just made that person better for another person, because they're not going to get another chance with you. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to be cool with that and not even care, you know? So they're not in your life no more. It don't matter. Even all of this that I'm talking about and stuff is for me just to continue my healing process. I didn't put a date on it with anything, even to this day. Like I never said like, oh, I got to be healed by this time or this month by this time. I'm just healing. If it take the rest of my life to heal, then I'll be healing for the rest of my life. But I guarantee you that bitch won't be in my life though. Guarantee y'all that shit, like for real. And I'll talk to everybody in her family, even, but not her. And it won't be about her either. Like if I feel like I'm obligated to have a relationship with her family because I still have a baby with her. But that's not for me to be in contact with her with the choices that she made, the behavior that she acted on, that she had multiple choices and warnings not to go about in that way that the universe gave her. The fact that you just started a family, even to be on that type of energy, even prior coming into having a baby, you know, it shows you a person's emotional maturity to even be doing that type of activity, that reckless sexually, even prior, and then get with somebody that you know that cares about you, that put a baby in you. Like basically what I'm saying, if you out here being a hoe, why the fuck is you trying to have a baby to start with? Why the fuck is you even having raw sex to start with? At least if you be a hoe out here having sex with a condom, at least try to save yourself from catching STDs and shit. You know, you out here catching STDs and shit, having miscarriages, abortions and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gross, y'all. It's deeper than just me not getting back with her. You know what that would do to my energy if I had sex with her, you know, with all the people that she had sex with now even, and how much I had to clear my energy from her, from the people that she was having sex with when she had sex with me, to get their energy off me, and I'm still getting a lot of it off of me. That shit is serious, y'all. You got to really be careful who you get involved with. That shit is a serious thing. So it's like, when I'm telling y'all this, like, I'm really telling y'all some real shit right now. Like Like, you really gotta be careful out here, you know? That's the, everyone talk about STDs and stuff, like I'm telling y'all now and stuff, but the one thing is that energy exchange alone, like, it's dangerous. It's dangerous, you know what I mean? So you gotta be strong to be able to even see that type of shit. You feel me? You gotta be on point, because your energy is one of the most powerful things that you should protect, especially from a sexual standpoint. You know, that's a very powerful energy, and if it's used wrong or the wrong person comes into your energy or some shit, but on that type of time, it could really affect you negatively. You know what I mean? It's not healthy, and that's one of the number one things that you got to realize about it. Also, that'll help you get away from people like that, or that's just not careful with their sexual energy. Because a woman that's like that, she don't even respect herself. You definitely shouldn't be involved with her. So I'm gonna just leave y'all with that. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. It's a viewpoints of RoBs Inferno while it burns slow. Shout out to my guys and goddesses, now high vibrational human beings. I'm gonna get at y'all, man.